Breaking right now, murder charges just filed against the suspect in the UnitedHealthcare CEO killing. These images coming in earlier tonight of 26-year-old Luigi Mangione arraigned in central Pennsylvania on gun charges. Prosecutors in New York now charging him with murdering CEO Brian Thompson on a New York City sidewalk. This is the Fox 29 News at 11. I'm Sheba Russell. The UPenn graduate is behind bars tonight, held without bail in Blair County, PA. He was captured in Altoona thanks to an alert customer at a McDonald's. Police say that customer recognized Mangione and told a worker, who then called police. They say an officer searched Mangione's backpack after he was arrested and found a 3D printed pistol and silencer.
But I have no tolerance, nor should anyone, for one man using an illegal ghost gun to murder someone because he thinks his opinion matters most.
Shapiro in a press conference tonight. Also allegedly in Mangione's possession, a handwritten document railing against the healthcare industry. Our Chris O'Connell is live in the newsroom tonight for us. The developments, Chris, they just keep on coming in.
They sure do, Sheba. Tonight, the FBI and NYPD have arrived in Altoona, Pennsylvania to begin questioning Luigi Mangione. He is the 26-year-old with ties to Philadelphia in custody tonight on gun charges and now charged with murder. Tonight, the first pictures of the man police say is behind the brazen murder of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson on a New York sidewalk. After a week-long manhunt and 280 miles away, a sighting at an Altoona McDonald's restaurant of a man at a table on a laptop, fitting the description of the shooter. 26-year-old Luigi Mangione was asked if he was recently in New York.
And that really invoked a physical reaction from the suspect. He became visibly nervous, kind of shaking at that question, and he didn't really answer it directly.
An Altoona police officer with just 6 months on the job responded. He and a partner immediately recognized Mangione and couldn't believe their eyes.
I can't say I was expecting it by any means, but it feels good to get a guy like that off the street, especially starting my career this way.
Police say Mangione, who grew up outside of Baltimore, was found with clothing and masks similar to those worn by the shooter, a fraudulent New Jersey ID, and a 3D printed 9mm ghost gun and silencer. Also found a 3-page handwritten document that may speak to a motive.
We don't think that there's any specific threats to other people mentioned in that document, but it does seem that he has some ill will toward corporate America.
Mangione worked as a software engineer for the online car company TrueCar until 2023, according to a company spokesperson. In Pennsylvania, he faces 5 charges, including forgery and possession of a gun without a license.
Based on everything that we have seen, he was very careful with trying to stay low profile, avoid cameras.
With his pictures splashed across nationwide media, investigators say Mangione had been in Pennsylvania for several days. He was tracked from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh before his capture. Officials thanking that McDonald's customer and employee who saw something and said something.
I submit that a resident from Altoona and the Altoona Police Department helped make New York City a safer place to live.
Now, police say Mangione was originally cooperative with police investigators, but he is no longer. He's being held at the State Correctional Facility in Huntington County with no bail tonight. Sheba.
All right, Chris, thank you. And this is new at 11. The Mangione family releasing a statement late tonight on social media. His cousin, Maryland lawmaker Nino Mangione, saying, quote, "Our family is shocked and devastated by Luigi's arrest. We offer our prayers to the family of Brian Thompson, and we ask people to pray for all involved." And now to our Jennifer Joyce, who's been looking into the suspect's ties to our area and his time at the University of Pennsylvania.
Mangione graduated from the University of Pennsylvania, and according to authorities, he was back here in Philly before eventually making his way to Altoona, where he was caught. 26-year-old Luigi Mangione, a 2020 graduate of University of Pennsylvania. Now, 4.5 years later, the suspected gunman in a murder that's gripped the nation. A spokesperson for Penn confirmed that Mangione graduated with both a bachelor's degree and a master's the same semester, both degrees in computer science. According to Mangione's social media posts, during his time at Penn, he was involved with 2 fraternities, Eta Kappa Nu, an organization for engineering students, and Phi Kappa Psi, which has a fraternity house near 40th and Spruce Streets. The house was quiet tonight, but our sister station, Fox 5 in D.C., spoke with one of Mangione's stunned high school classmates. The Maryland native is a 2016 graduate of the Gilman School, a prestigious all-boys private school in Baltimore, Maryland.
Still at this moment, it's just really surreal to me, and I've been in contact with a lot of people that, went to my school, were from the area, knew who he was, and they're all really devastated and shocked by this news as well.
The classmate says that Mangione was a leader. He was smart, well-liked, and involved in clubs. According to online records, Mangione was the valedictorian of his class. Investigators say they are still trying to iron out the details of Mangione's timeline and travel over the last several days since the shooting. Reporting from Penn's campus, I'm Jennifer Joyce, Fox 29 News.
And we will be covering the investigation and developments in the UnitedHealthcare CEO murder over the next several days and weeks here. So be sure to stay with us on Fox 29 and on Fox Local for continuing coverage.